All right, here we go with what specific ELA concepts need to be considered in the creation of every lesson plan. Okay, so now we're going to bring it down specifically to what are those ELA concepts. I alluded to them in the part A of lesson planning, but let's just have a little bit more of a go with them just to make sure that they are forefront in your head. Okay, so this is from Balanced Literacy Diet. Again, I believe you have had that on your reading list already. Again, just such a great resource for you for not just now in this course, but really for you when you're out teaching. So keep that in mind. Basically, this is the pyramid that you want to be thinking about when you're planning ELA courses. So the ultimate is reading comprehension, right? If you actually don't understand what you're reading, but you can read it fluently, it's not the ultimate. So you ultimately want the kids to comprehend what they're reading. The print skills are here in yellow. I'm just going to flick this on. Okay, so these are the print-based skills here. So reading comprehension strategies, reading fluency, text structures and genres, letters, sounds, and phonics, and concepts of print. Over here, you have your oral language. So you have oral language, vocab, phonemic awareness. Remember, phonemic awareness is what you can do in the dark. The sounds, you can hear the sounds of the letters. No, not the letters, the sounds of the language in without actually seeing them. So phonemic awareness isn't connected to the print. You don't need to see it. And again, knowledge building. Okay? So this is what you want to be thinking about. How am I supporting this reading pyramid in my lesson? You also have a writing pyramid. So again, written expression. You want them to be able to express themselves through their writing. So the yellow component is, again, print related. So writing process and strategies, writing conventions. So like your spelling, those kinds of things, your grammar, text structures and genres, spelling, word study, concepts of print, and letter sounds and phonics. So now this is phonics, is where you're linking those sounds, that phonemic awareness, to the actual combination of letters. Okay, then over here you have oral language. So oral language, vocab, phonemic awareness, and knowledge building, again as part of the writing pyramid. Because again, if they don't have a lot of oral vocab, if they don't hear a lot of funky words, then when they go to write, they won't be able to draw that vocab into the writing. So again, these two pyramids, the reading pyramid and the writing pyramid, I would just keep, again, somewhere close so that you can keep referring to that. Okay. Remember all those 371 terms? This is where you have to just know these terms. If you're like, I actually can't remember what some of these things are, go back to your ePortfolio literacy tab and have a look at all the work that you did in putting on that ePortfolio, what all of these things mean, and some examples. So these are your fundamentals of your ELA lesson. Okay, so again, this is what is color-coded on the lesson plan that I want you to be thinking about adding in. So phonemic awareness and phonics, print awareness, vocab, spelling, comprehension, fluency, oral language, and writing. Again, I'm serious. If you can't remember what these are, go back to your 371 ePortfolio link and have a look at it, because I know that these are on there. Okay, and you're going, oh boy, but can you just give me like the script of how to include all this? That would be awesome. Decisions. How are you actually going to create a lesson plan that includes all of these concepts that I've talked about? So These are the decisions that you make as a professional teacher. Are you going to read out loud? Or are you going to read silently? Are you going to do individual or small group or full class work? Who decides small groups? Do you want to show a video or an image? Is it teacher-centered, student-centered? Do you want to integrate with other subjects? Are they going to learn on the carpet or tables? Which cooperative strategy learning would be best? How will I hand out materials and take back in materials? How can I record my observations during a busy class? So many decisions. Absolutely. I get it. There are so many decisions. And I know that some student teachers say, well, can't you just give me the manual and I'll just teach? It's like, there is no manual, because we are professionals. And we are professionals in that we will do our best to teach the particular students that are in front of us in the best way that we know how at that moment. Will the way that you teach in year one or in your first year of teaching be the same as how you teach in your 10th year and your 20th year? Well, there will be some things that probably stay the same, but there probably will also be a lot that changes. So you just have to, like Betsy Potash says in the Power of Imperfect Action podcast, you just have to jump in. You have to make some decisions made on the knowledge that you have, and jump in and make those decisions and go for it, and then reflect and say, oh boy, if I was to do this next time, I would do. Jason and I had a hallway conversation and said, if we could just leave our courses alone, it would be easy. But we, as your education instructors, keep tweaking and moving things around and bringing in new research and changing it up, given the situation that we're in. And so we are all lifelong engagers of the power of imperfect action, where we all go for it. Do you get better? Oh yeah, you get better. Like, you'll start to be able to say, okay, I know I can't do that with this class because it will end up in chaos, or I know that they will love this, and you're probably going to be pretty correct. But don't be paralyzed. You've got to make some decisions and go with it, kind of thing in there. So that's what we're looking for in your lesson plans. Make the decisions, go hard, try it out, evaluate it. Okay? That's all you have to do. That's all. Just kidding. It's a lot. Take care.